No Moses tonight, and Para have lost 4 of their last 5 without their gun number 7. All eyes, of course, on the young man, Jacob Arthur, and that man will play an important role, Clint Gutherson, who started his career as a Manly Sea Eagle back in 2013. So courageous last week in the absence of those players who stood down from the clash against the Roosters. It has been a week of internal healing over at Manly, but if there is a club in this competition that thrives under controversy, it is the Sea Eagles. They've even won grand finals under the cloud of off-field instability. Cameron Smith, one of the rising stars of the game. Tolu Kola, who's 4 tries this season, have come in his last 5 games, an exciting prospect.
He is, Tomo. He's still a young man, but he's finding his feet very quickly in this NRL season. He's been in great form over the last month, as you mentioned. He's going to have to be on his game tonight against this Parramatta outfit. Huge game for both clubs.
Manly with a really good recent record against Parramatta. They've won 3 of the last 4 and 3 in a row here at 4 Pines Brookvale. 2 proud clubs, 2 passionate supporter bases, and a buoyant Brookvale Oval. Friday night footy does not get any better.
Time your run, guys.
The Eels and the Sea Eagles on Nine's Wide World of Sports. It's a big occasion, and here's a big man. Taniela Paseka with a booming run and a fast play of the ball now. Martin Tapa'u out over the 30. Tackled by Madison. Croker to foreign, and a strong charge by Davey, who debuted as a Parramatta player a couple of seasons back. Croker. And Marty again. An up-tempo start with the ball here for the Sea Eagles. They've just got to win. They are desperate, and here's a great run again. He was damaging Paseka. He's been damaging all season, really, but those first 2 runs full of venom, and an awkward kick, this one from Cherry Evans, which dipped late, and Sevo is cornered.
You can feel an ambush. They've come ready to play the Manly team. A couple of big men. Paseka, 2 hit-ups, fired out of a cannon. You can feel the crowd. They know this is the must-win.
Well, both Paseka and Marty Tapau, Joey, they started that first set with 2 hit-ups each. The big men looking to make their mark early in this match. Quite similar to the way they started against the Roosters last week.
So the question is, can Parramatta springboard off last week? That first half against the Panthers, it's probably their best 40 minutes of the season, leading 30 points to 4 at half-time. But yet they came out after half-time and were most flat. In fact, they lost the second half against the 12-man Penrith outfit. It's the Jekyll and the Hyde. Now Brown. Tackled strongly around the legs there. Paseka and Jake Trebojevic now. Bowlaw and Madison. Just outside the 30. Tapa'u, the tackler. They head to the left now with Brown and now Campbell-Gillard. A safety first set, really. Conservative stuff from Parramatta. They're going to try and go through their hands. Here, and a lovely ball! Sevo! He scores the first try for Parramatta again!
Well, time and again, Micah Sevo, he finds that left corner for Parramatta. It was lovely play by Parramatta. Harvey Norman replay. Last tackle, it actually looked like Clint Gutherson was going to put the ball on the foot, but he chose to go for the long pass, that face ball across to Micah Sevo. This angle will show it beautifully. He put Tui Pilotu in 2 minds, and he thought the ball was going to go to Tom Opacek, but it's just a lovely pass by Clint Gutherson. The Parramatta Eels are on the board early.
3 games in a row he's been Parramatta's first try scorer. And that's 8 for the season. This is just his 8th game back from that knee reconstruction.
Look at those shoulders. How big is he? Clint Gutherson a lot this one. Grew up on the Northern Beaches. Still lives over this way. Watch his reaction after this beautiful pass here. Look at that. Team's running the ball in the last, knowing that the defensive winger is always dislocated and away from their centre. Created room. And look at those shoulders.
And the captain's doing the goal kicking with Mitchell Moses sideline. He played 5 games for Manly over 3 seasons. Clint Gutherson, 2013 to 2015, and then the shift over to the West, and he's been a mainstay. The captain of the Eels now. He's played Origin as a Parramatta player, and he's right against the sideline, and with the hill in the background, he's left it out to the left. It's 4-0.
Wait for that clock, Daly. Yeah, don't go early.
Couldn't ask for better conditions for football over here on the Northern Beaches. Brookie jam-packed and Campbell Gillard rumbling back. Brad, this is what it's all about.
It's absolutely awesome. Seeing a packed crowd, a beautiful hill in front of us. 2 teams desperate for a win. Conditions are quite cool, actually. There's a big breeze behind the Parramatta side at the moment. It's the northwest, so I'll be looking out for that over in that the McDonald's corner. You know the corner, Matt. But the ground's awesome. Field conditions are perfect.
Pop through the drive-through on the way home, Freddie. Here's Campbell Gillard. He evaded the Tapa Eels attempted a big shot there. Wrapped up by Harper. And Jake Arthur. They said he's got a big boot, and he's got the winds assisting him there now. Reuben Garrett, he enjoys playing against Parramatta. He scored 40 points individually in the last 2 games he's played against them.
Just watching Lachlan Croker, the dummy half for Manly. He's holding a left shoulder. Still off a big tackle in the previous set. Just watch that left shoulder.
Here's Tolu Kola. Tackle just shy of his 30 by Madison. Croker looks okay. And really strong run that one by Tapau. They hit across, 2 passes wide now, and the big man, Paseka, crashes over the halfway. He was trying to run towards Jacob Arthur. He's a tall halfback, Arthur. And taken there by Wonga Blake, who plays his 150th NRL game tonight. And Will Penasini ran that with great vigour and tackled strongly by Harper. Yeah, Papali'i shown the ground by Croker. Campbell Gillard. Oh, he beat Jake Trebojevic there. Made 36 tackles, Jake, last week against the Roosters. Didn't miss one. Arthur looks in, plays out. Papali'i bounced off the shot from Harper. And Davey there to wrap him up. Arthur under pressure from Foran. The kick, not a lot of ground, but Cherry Evans takes it pretty comfortably, and away now to Garrick. He's had the wind taken out of him there, Reuben. Done an admirable job at the back with no turbo. Who's Harper now? They've got a really good, very dominant record actually against Parramatta on this ground overall. I mentioned they won their last 3 against them here, but 66 games, 45 wins for Manly over the Eels at Brookvale. So a winning strike rate of 68%. Cherry Evans into the breeze, so he keeps it low, and that takes a right-hand turn, and it's going to roll over the touchline.
Well, the last time he kicked that football in the previous set, he tried to go high in the breeze quarter, and Wonga Blake returned the ball in great field position that time. You see him right here on the end on. Just tried to drill it low. Probably didn't get all of it. But he turns the ball over 11 metres out from the Parramatta line.
Hold. Go. No tackles. Lachlan up. Marty. Wait. Go one.
Madison nailed. Great shot, Marty. And the crowd want a forward pass call. They didn't get one as Polar gave it across to Lane, who himself played 33 games as a Manly player. Sean Lane. Up to the halfway now, Campbell Gillard. Stopped by Paseka. Ball played to Marnie, Gutherson, Brown, and Tom Opacek. No issues for the outside defence.
Last tackle.
He's played it in the wrong spot.
Come on. Hold. Go. Last. Nothing late.
Pressure on Brown. He's going to duck back to the short side. Gutherson, that's a left foot kick. Brown's after it. Sevo's after it. Sevo! No way! There was an inch of room down the sideline, and they've turned the impossible into a try.
Yeah, this is a big no-no defensively. On the last play, if you're on the sideline, there's one marker like Manly have here. See Daly Cherry Evans. He'll go infield to pressure the kicker and Dylan Brown. And with that, Dylan Brown sees that. Harvey Norman replay. Steps back. There's room there. And then the short kick down a short side, fullback's back. And then Sevo. 2 tries already in 9 minutes. If you're chasing from marker there, you can't let him step back on the inside. And then Sevo, wow, look at that. Now that is a beast.
And up until the point when Micah Sevo had the ball in his hands, Joey, Manly were probably thinking they've done a good job there. As we know, Parramatta's main kicker, Mitch Moses, he's not here tonight. He does majority of their kicking, but just watch it right up until this point here. Clint Gutherson gets the foot to ball. They're thinking, oh, well, we've handled this, and they stop chasing, they stop competing. And you can't do that with Micah Sevo. When he's around the football, he's a dangerous man. Down to you, Freddie.
The clever part with the King Gutherson was the fact that he actually just dribbled it through the line. He didn't go for in goal. The fullback had the in goal covered. Look at that, just drops it in between, gets the good bounce. And Ruben Garrick should have taken on Sevo, but I can understand why he didn't.
Oh, white hot start for the Eels. And Gutherson's missed another one.
Just over 10 gone in the first half. Eels 8, Eagles 0.
Thanks, mate.
The weapon, Micah Sevo, with the first 2 tries. Concerns for Des Hasler down that right-hand touchline.
I can smell an ambush.
Yeah.
Not from Manly.
Well, that was freakish, wasn't it? That was brilliant. Brilliant example of playing what you see there and having the skill to execute. Well, Clint Gutherson's goal kicking's keeping them in it here at the moment. 8-0 looks a lot better than 12-0, doesn't it? Campbell Gillard, that's a good run. Good change of direction. He's been strong early. Madison playing to Polar. Oh, little a bobble, but he was able to regather.
Manly got to get their ruck defence sorted.
Well, danger. A kind bounce for Tui Palohu.
With the big man from Parramatta rolling through, making Mooders playing the ball far too quickly, which eventually will put so much pressure on the outside defenders of Manly. Big men in the middle sort their defence out.
That's good yardage by Harper. And now Garrick, 5 tries in his last 2 appearances before tonight against Parramatta. 28 points in the second last meeting last year. Nicola, Tui Pilotu, not a fraction behind where he wanted him near the centre. Terry Evans off the left, nice. And again, he's happy to shoot for touch.
He's done that a few times in his career. Daly Cherry Evans just dropped it on the left. Not an ideal position to play the ball on the last tackle. As we see a great high shot there of 4 Pines Park. I still like calling it Bookie though.
Field's in great condition.
It is.
With that wind that's blowing, keeping all the dew off, fast surface.
I still walk the dogs on here during the week.
I don't know. Ask Freddie. Something you'd ask Freddie.
You bring your plastic bags, Freddie?
Yeah, I leave my bags at home too.
Here's Madison. 15 metres inside Manly's half. Brown, Gutherson. Here they go again down that side and almost another opening. Kohler didn't want to give away 6 again there. He was a bit gun shy. Now Brown pops it up. Papali'i's after it. There's Kieran Foran. Calm under fire, the veteran number 6, who was excellent last week, as Andrew's already elaborated on. Well, the crowd, they sense their team is in a bit of bother. And they can play like a 14th man, the Brookvale crowd, when they get behind Manly. They make plenty of noise. That hill, there's barely any free space. It's a glorious sight. Now, Tui Pilotu with 9 tries for the campaign. Runs out to Manly's 20, where Marnie's waiting for him. Ball played to Croker. Here's Jake Trebojevic. And then Foran, and a ball for Saab. Oh, he's covered well. Plenty of blue and gold jumpers there. Terry Evans, another low one. He doesn't really get the territory he might have liked on that kick, and it bounces up beautifully for Gutherson to attack it, but Foran with a good front-on tackle.
Well, they're winning this field position battle, Tomo, because Manly are struggling to get any sort of formation in attack. That's a nice tackle. They're struggling to get formation in attack in the early tackles of their sets. So Manly, Parramatta, they're just defending them with ease at the moment. Down to you, Freddie.
Yeah, the wind. I know we spoke about it at the start of the game, but whatever they've put on the register or the radar, it's a bit underwhelming. It's up around 40 k's wind gusts. So any meters Manly get coming out of trouble is going to have to be earned running.
Arthur, now Papali'i slid one out the back. Good urgency by Harper in combination with Saab. Played inside the tuck. Oh, Marnie, he had his arm knocked there as he was trying to throw the pass.
Are we going to challenge this one?
Asking if there was a Manly hand on the ball as opposed to the arm.
Joey, Parramatta challenging the ruling of knock on.
Well, he does get it. Jason
Just
Saab
looking
does
to
get his
determine
right
if the
hand.
ball strikes Jason Saab's hand.
Yeah, after Reid Marnie releases the ball, you just see Jason Saab's right hand touch the ball there. Now, who regathers the football here? Parramatta or Manly? Because that's backwards off Jason Saab.
Jason Saab's hand strikes the ball. We're playing on to this point. There is no knock on from Parramatta at this stage.
Well, this will be 6 to go. This will be a set restart for Parramatta.
Isaiah Papali'i is then tackled for a restart of the tackle count. It'll be tackle 1. The challenge is successful.
Isaiah. It'll be tackle 1. 1. It's touched by Jason. It's tackle 1. No, he's knocked it back. Yeah, okay. Tackle 1. That's tackle 1 there. Wait. Yeah, tackle 1.
Arthur for Campbell Gillard. Good, strong, confrontational defence. Davey and Croker, the two protagonists. It comes away now to Madison. Tapa'u and Olakawatu in defence. Here's Polo. Campbell Gillard again. Two big props combining. 11 out. Challenge here for Manly. They've leaked 2 early tries. A third would be a big blow towards their winning chances, you'd have to say, even early in the piece here. Here's Opacek. They've handled them pretty well in defence, the home team so far on this set, but there's a kick to come. And it's Brown who kicks it to the in goal, and Saab high above them.
Goal line.
Oh, it's a goal line dropout though. They shove him back. He saved the try, but
shot clock on.
He can't prevent a restart and more ball coming the way of Para.
He did really well there, Jason Saab, under a lot of pressure. Many Parramatta defenders and jerseys in and around the football.
Shot clock here. Time your run. Keep behind it.
You see Paseka in the background there, just getting the knee restrapped. Daly Cherry Evans just trying to buy as much time as he can for his team.
Here comes Junior. His Blues teammate Trebojevic with a good tackle there. Brown and Madison. They go down inside the 20 again, and there goes the buzzer. 6 more tackles coming the way of the blue and gold. Gutherson. Stopped on Manly's 10. Marnie, Madison. More ball for Campbell Gillard. Trying to set something up now. Marnie working with Madison. They're going to head back towards that left. Madison takes on the line himself. He's stopped within 3 metres of it. Tackle made by Olakawatu. Here they go. Crash play. Oh! He nearly got that on the line, Sean Lane. Brown. It's a repeat of the last kick. Up they go. Saab's got it.
Knock on Para.
Knock on
20 metre.
Well, they've done well to withstand that, Manly. That was really intense pressure.
Yeah, really patient attack by Parramatta. The great defence by Manly. They've had absolutely no ball. 67% of possession to Manly. So they'd be happy only being down by 8. Offload.
Customary Tapa'u offload. No one was waiting for it though, and it went back 10 metres. And Olakawatu, who I think has touched the ball maybe there for the first time in the game actually. Now Jake Trebojevic. Cherry Evans at the line, and Garrick scored a double in round 11, Ruben, against the Eels. Here goes Croker now, tries to dink it through the line. It's off legs, and Campbell Gillard's dived on. Geez, been busy early, hasn't he? Campbell Gillard. Now, Paseka's off up the tunnel, and Dylan Walker, the first change made for Des Hasler.
Getting great form. Walker has turned back the clock a little bit this year for the Manly Seagulls, and he's played in multiple positions. Seemed quite busy with the football through the middle of the field.
Kohler races out on Opacek, but he missed him. That was a quick play the ball too, and Gutherson loves that. Oh, he might have had a case for a marker not being square there. Jared Sutton didn't oblige, and Brown comes back to the middle of the ground. Para dominating early. Arthur with a bomb, which is taken safely by Ruben Garrick at the back, but the kick chase very good. They've seen no ball up the other end of the ground. They haven't been up there.
Need their outside backs, Manly. This will help. To understand how hard their big men are working defensively.
Dylan Walker distributing to forward. And here's Harper. He beat the tackle of Blake, who came in off the wing, and now Jason Saab, and they're up in Parramatta's half. Walker scheming in the middle of the ground. Out to Olakau'atu, a pass out in front of Tuipolatu. Oh, gee, well, to stop there. Looked like he was destined to end up over the touchline, but prevented that from happening. Walker. Cherry Evans to Foran. He floats it over the top. Saab at speed. We know how quick he is. He tries it in and away. But Gutherson with an excellent try-saving tackle at the back. They got a bit of momentum though, Manly. A kick by Cherry Evans. It goes through the post and they fly! And Talatau Kola with a brilliant aerial catch and put down. Oh, that is a response from the home team.
Yeah, that was special. That was really special. Great play down the left side. Kieran Foran. Have a look at this pass. Harvey Norman replay. Goes to the line, who we spoke about in the pre-game. Pulls defenders. And outside to Saab, takes the tackle on Cherry Evans. Puts the ball right on the spot. A little bit too long, but watch the chase here and look at the leap. What an athlete.
On top of the skill of getting up in the air and taking this pass, Harvey Norman replay, he's had to wait for that ball. It actually went through the uprights, Joey. So he would have lost sight of the ball in the air. 6 points in AFL, but Kola, he picks up a lovely 4-pointer there for the Manly Seagulls.
Some of these outside backs, the last year, Suwali, Kola, Will Penasini.
That's a great angle. Look at the ball just travel through the uprights. He would have lost it there for a moment. He come down with it beautifully.
That's brought them back to life. A wonderful try. Precision kick by Cherry Evans, and all of Cola's athleticism on display. What a wonderful rebuttal there by Manly, absorbing enormous pressure on their own line. 3, maybe 4 sets in a row. And then they get the first look at Parramatta's try line and they stick a try on the board to make it 8-6. We told you this was going to be fun tonight. Cherry Evans, they got room here. The pass didn't quite find the mark there for Tuipolatu. It was just held up.
Well, that's the opportunities when you work back and you put effort into getting into good position to receive the football. That's where you get rewarded, and I think Manly need to look at that. They need to look at some opportunities to shift the ball a little bit earlier in their sets.
And Walker's given them some width, hasn't he, with his ball playing? He does it again there with Foran and Garrick and Harper. Look at this. They're full of running now, Manly. That's a good tackle. Oh, might have been a second grab there. Bad thought so. Play on. Davey now. Strong shot. Polo. Oh, this will take some catching. Look at that stand up in the breeze. And it bounces for Manly. Foran gets it. All the outside men overran it. It's been tapped back in. It's still play on. Davey. It's another one that's going to go between the posts. It's been knocked on back there. It's a penalty for offside.
No way. No way.
He doesn't get back to the in goal.
He was in the in goal.
Yeah, the knock on is, but Dylan picks
Can we
it
just
up
get a
in the
look at
field
that
of play.
passage of play again? That was the first kick there by Daly Cherry Evans. Foran does well. He just wants to keep the ball alive. And Jason Saab, look at the work. Oh, it stays in by inches. This time it's Davey. He puts it on the right foot.
Wow. All right, Manly are going to take the 2 and try to lock us up. Well, you put that one under the bizarre files, won't you? Good desperation, though, from Saab to keep it in play. And Andrew Davies got a kicking game.
No, he hasn't.
Well, he won code of football. He would anyway. Straight between them. We're locked up. Danica, some breaking news.
Yeah, there's just a bit of an injury concern for Taniela Paseka at the moment. He's gone up to the sheds to receive some treatment on what the Manly bench is saying a knee strain at the moment, and they're just determining whether he will be able to return tonight. But he was replaced by Dylan Walker, and Freddie, got a little bit more info on Dylan Walker?
Well, Dylan Walker, you talked about what he's done to the team. He has totally ignited the team. In that first set of 6 leading up to the try, he was involved in all 3 shifts from side to side. One was two were passes and one was a run. He totally changes the dynamics of how Manly play.
Oh, boom. Tapau, charging off the back fence. There he is, Dylan Walker. He played in the centres last week in that under-strength Manly outfit. That's another example of his coaching wizardry, though, too, isn't it, Andrew? To turn Dylan Walker in from a centre, a utility back, but he's a genuine attacking threat in this middle number 13 role.
Yeah, he's the best, Des. He's the best.
Zach Trebojevic, 4 and some depth there with Garrick putting the foot down. Tackle well around the legs. They fought back in this game so well. The Sea Eagles were on their heels, and Cherry Evans, how's that one?
It's an inside-out torpedo, where you hit it not with the outside of your foot, you hit it with the instep. And that was spinning and moving.
Oh, Sevo rattled. So, who's come out the back of that one? Kohler.
Oh, pick your targets, Kohler. He'll be coming off.
Oh, Walker's got an issue with the shoulder too. This might be a expensive little passage here. Walker's gone in to wrap up the tackle. Now the trainer's going out to catch up with Kohler. He came reeling at the back of that. Not too many come out of a tackle like that on Michael Sevo, one damaged. Saab, big loping strides. Goes back to the middle of the ground, and Brown with a bootlaces tackle.
The trainer's just met up with Kohler now, so he'll be doing a head assessment.
Here it is here.
Oh, he just got it head in the wrong place, right in front of Michael Sevo.
So hold up, got a independent doctor is called Tula.
Yep.
Watching Kieran Foran.
You wait, Morgan. Wait for the replacement.
His ball playing.
Wait, mate.
And it's back to his best. 10, 12 years ago. As you said, Matt, we haven't seen much of Ola Kawatu.
No. So here's Junior Turbo.
But he's their go-to man. Cherry Evans on the right. If there's any space, he uses him. Short balls or changes the angle.
He's got 9 tries in his last 10 games here. Amali Olakawatu. Now Ben Trebojevic. There's Olakawatu. That was a good set piece.
How did he pick that ball up? Go back and have a look at that after the set.
Walker for forward and Davey now. I hope you're enjoying this one, watching us at home or wherever you are. This has got the feel of a big-time game, and it's living up to the hype so far. Terry Evans over the top now, Tui Pilotu. Manly's defence, Parramatta's defence recovered there, and the tackle made on Tui Pilotu on the 10-metre line. Croker out in front of Walker, forward running onto it, floating pass, Saab! Oh. Yes!
I think it's good.
What a try. Again, Kieran Foran had his hands all over this 4-pointer to Jason Saab. But there was a lot of work for the tall winger to do here. Right at the end, Harvey Norman replay. They shift from one side of the field to the other. Lovely hands, passes out in front. Dylan Walker, he's made a huge difference, as Freddie said. And look at that. Kieran Foran just holding the ball up. He's done a front roll to score that one. Wonderful stuff from Manly. And all of a sudden, this game has changed very quickly.
And the second half, Manly will have that strong breeze. And there at Cherry Evans. We saw in Origin 3 the way he protects the lead with that early kicking game. I can't believe I'm still talking about it.
Get over it.
I can't. 12 months, remember?
You're
12
good.
months. Yeah, I'll come good in November. Yeah, look at Kieran Fora, just going to the line. The key there, he's not premeditating. He's watching defenders, and reacting. He is just winding the clock back, Kieran.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Joey. I think he's been outstanding this year.
What a shame for all those years when his body just kept breaking down. The Des and his medical staff work wonders with him. Tom Trebojevic with his hamstrings.
Right on the sideline, Ruben Garrick. Great kick.
Yep. Stay behind it, Reed. Get behind here, Will.
It's been a testing week for Manly, but you wouldn't know about it the way they've absorbed all the pressure from Parramatta early and responded to grab the lead on the back of a couple of fantastic tries.
Hold here, Isaiah.
Danica, some injury news.
Yes, good news for Manly. Taniela Paseka has been cleared of a knee injury, so he's been strapped up and he's out here on the sidelines just on the bike, warming it up, so he will return tonight. And Tolu Kola, he still has about 11 minutes to go on his head injury assessment, but one positive sign, it has been categorised as a Category 2, so that means he's not automatically ruled out.
Saab down the wing and kick to the end goal. It looks like it might be a bit long. It sits up with a bounce, and there's a great chase. Brown from the far side. That bounce set up tantalisingly. I think Kieran Foran was the first man there.
Well, it was that gust that Freddie was talking about, and you see the ball, each bounce it took.
Yeah.
It was just starting to sit up and slow down. It took a wonderful effort by Dylan Brown to get back, but here's the break. Jason Saab drops the ball onto the right boot. Just that high bounce there just took the sting out of the football. Wonderful chase, though.
Garrick and with Cherry Evans.
Short
kick. They're going to get the ball back.
Oh, that's a big play. The opening 20 minutes, it was all Parramatta, and they were rolling. But since then, Manly have hit back. Last week against Penrith, 12 men. Parramatta in the second half were really poor. We're going to see the true Parramatta tonight. Bit of pressure on now, bit of fatigue in the game. This is where they have to continue to keep playing. Can't go back in their shells.
Gutherson for Arthur, and he sends Papali'i on a run forward. Here's Oregon Kafusi. Tackled strongly by Sipley, who then puts pressure on Arthur. Gets plenty of hang time on this one. Garrick carries it back, and the two replacements out there, Muradamir Kore and Oregon Kafusi. Brad Arthur was an assistant here many years ago. He's got the wood on Des in the coaching stakes head-to-head. He's won 8, Des has won 7. The stakes don't get much bigger than tonight. Manly, you'd almost say, would find it impossible to make the finals if they were to drop 4 points back at this stage of the year. And similarly, Parramatta could slide to 7, and they're right on the brink if that happens with a defeat. Cherry Evans, Sebo caught that one well. Here goes Opacek. Tackled strongly Olakawatu along with Jake Trebojevic. Now Blake. 10 short of the halfway line. Marnie from Maratani-Akore barrels his way up to almost dead in the middle of Four Pines Brookvale. Brown, short pass, Lane around the corner. One-handed scoop up, Gutherson, Opacek. Oh, brilliant by Parramatta. That pass from Lane and the scoop up from the King.
Yeah, against the run of play, really. All the momentum was with Manly. And the key here is players around the back of Sean Lane. I think it's Gutherson, Harvey Norman replay. And they get Sean Lane one-on-one with Cherry Evans. And look at that offer. Look at the pickup there. Gutherson doesn't break stride. Just puts the hand down, picks it up, and Tom Opacek goes over. Yeah, plays in motion. Gets his big man one-on-one with Cherry Evans. Watch this. Oh. Soft hands. That's why he's the king.
That's the play. That was their go-to play last week against Penrith. Sean Lane, particularly in the first half, he had a field day running that short ball off the half.
So all 3 tries for Parramatta have come off Gutherson. 3 try assists for the captain.
Isn't this game warming up?
Oh, it's super. Some unbelievable tries.
Conversion successful for Clint Gutherson. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Scores tied 14-all.
Just time it, boys.
Nothing separating the 2 teams. It's not quite the Silver Tails and the Fibros, but it's not far removed. 14 or less than 5 before the break. The NRL's free-to-play game Pick'em is back. Just pick the winning margin from 4 selected matches to win your share of $100 grand each week. NRL.com/Pick'em. The place to go for that.
Up there, Dylan. Here it is, Bailey. Wait for Molly.
Lane put a palm on Cherry Evans, bounced away from another attempted tackle and carries it up to within 12 of the halfway. Near Corey. Marnie for Brown. He steadies and pops it up in the air. Garrick can only see goal as he looks up after taking that catch. Now Saab. Arthur in midfield, along with Papali'i. They're all defenders. Garrick with a run this time. But every game for them this season, Ruben Garrick is still reliable. Now Sipley, good offload. Croker for Walker. He stopped and propped and then took off again and then gave it to Ben Trebojevic. And he's a metre out from the halfway line and he's shown the ground. Jake Trebojevic, Kieran for a nice hand, Saab again. With some room to move. Is there another kick coming? Yes, there is. And it's a great kick. Oh, no! It's still alive for Manly. It's picked up there by Harper. It's the last tackle.
It should be 6 to go. He hasn't given 6 to go.
It goes to Foran. It's off legs. It's 6 to go now.
Yeah, rugby league karma.
Oh, it is really all happening. what a little stanza of play that was. Tackle made by Arthur. Croker swings it right. Dylan Walker for Daly Cherry Evans. They all raced up. He slipped the pass away though. And Garrick tried to promote it, but it went forward. Oh, the balls have come out the back there.
Is Manly of peppering their left side, the right side defence for Parramatta, inexperienced. Jake Arthur, Will Tennessini defending together. Be surprised maybe at half time.
Oh, Harper tries to put a shot on. Penasini bounced away from it. Then he gives it to Gutherson.
I think Brad Arthur may swap the centres at half time. Opacek, a really good defensive centre.
Nick Corey.
Last tackle. Make him hold that. Go, last.
Long kick by Arthur. Oh, it's going to skip too long. 7 tackle set coming up, and we've got just out from a minute until half time. Can Manly manufacture something at long range?
And Cherry Evans, he doesn't mind the first half field goal. If he gets within 30, 40 metres, he might have a crack.
Into the wind.
He'll have a crack.
Oh, that'll help.
Here he goes. He wants to play on quickly. Cherry Evans.
Push him up there, mate. Beyond. Hold Sean.
45 seconds. We restart on the halfway. Now Ben Trebojevic with the first run.
Work out of there, Sean.
They got something cooking. They're stacked out deep, and they're structured here, Manly. It goes through their hands. Walker with a flat pass. It was a forward pass.
Okay, on the 40. Everybody up. Shot clock
We built
on.
that one up nicely,
Starting
boys.
beyond.
Yeah. Just watching everyone in the crowd, they just look a little bit deflated there, Tomo, but it's building nicely. What a great crowd. Great pitches there. And the high
Shot clock
shots.
still runs. Shot
Well,
clock
8
still
seconds
runs.
for a late trick shot
Wait
from
for the
Parra,
call.
maybe. It's all
Well,
been
let's
left
warm up.
side attack.
I was going to say, if you're going to have a shot now, it's Mike Acevo.
Oh, he's the man.
Get in. Shot clock off. One on. Break.
Brown takes them on.
Move, Hamali.
And he'll need to be quick here to beat the buzzer. He does that. Last play of the half coming up now. DePrussi for Jacob Arthur. Floats a pass out for Blake. It's charged out by Harper. Harper trying to race away. He hasn't got the pace. He tried to put it on the boot. Cherry Evans picked it up. Now Parramatta have it back. Penasini's keeping it alive.
Seriously, what's in the Gatorade?
Oh,
And
they're still going.
Away to support. And it's Makatoa who goes up over the halfway. How about that? The last minute of the first half might be the best minute we've seen all year.
I think that was where the ball was charged down in the first place.
Oh, we have a game. What a start to Friday night footy. It's 14 all, and we've got 40 glorious minutes to come.
What do you expect in the second half from Manly, Cameron?
I think we might see a few early kicks from Daly Cherry Evans. He's got the breeze at his back now in that favourite corner of his, over the far side and the left. Just watch for those cross kicks across the body. Maybe a shot at 40-20. I think he'll be looking to play the most part of the second half deep inside Parramatta's half.
Well, this is a desperate half of football for both clubs. And nothing separating them. The breeze favouring Manly here in the second half too, as Cameron Smith says. But 3 tries to 2 in favour of Parramatta. Clint Gutherson missing with his first 2 attempts at conversion. No Mitchell Moses tonight as well.
Wade and Daly.
They've only won 1 of their last 5 without
on
Mitchell
you, boys.
Moses, this Parramatta outfit. Big job for Jake Arthur. These are the sorts of games where there's not much in it. Well, you need your playmakers to navigate the path home. So Daly Cherry Evans with a wobbling kick, and it bounces back in favour of the Seagulls, and Para have just got in the way of it. Well, we've started the second half like we ended the first, with chaos. And Gutherson, he's got a burner down the back of his neck there after that collision. Kathusi now. Met in the tackle of Sipley on the 30-metre line. And Murata near Corey. Picks up 9 metres. Davey, the defender. Marnie for Makahisi Makatoa. Played on the halfway line, and Marnie, after his first kick, is a high ball. Jason Saab has had plenty of territory to work in the first half. A couple of clean breaks down that left-hand edge. Now, Andrew, you suggested that maybe there'd be a structural change there in terms of the centres, but it looks like they're lining up the same way, Parramatta, with Opacek on the left and Penasini staying on the right. So they're going to try and find a way to contain that left-hand attack for Manly. And they come that way now. And Harper hitting a good tackle. That's better. No room there at all for the Manly left edge attack. Now, Davey.
Well, they're inside defenders, Jake Arthur and Will Penasini. The inside defenders need to get at Kieran Foran quicker to make him play earlier. He's digging right into the line.
Oh, look at this for a kick. It's going to roll to the end goal. Gutherson, desperate. He finds the turf with it. Explain that kick to me, Cam. What's he doing there?
Well, he attempted the inside torpedo again like he did in the first half, Daly Cherry Evans, and he got quite fortunate with the bounce. It just kicked on with a slight breeze behind it, but great result for Manly.
And now they try and launch an attack. Oh, couple of wonky passes. Danica, we've had a few injuries to report on here in the first half. What can you tell us?
Yes, good news for the Seagulls. As you can see, Tolu Kola is back on the field and he passed his head injury assessment during the halftime break.
Thanks for that, Danica. Joey, with those kicks of Cherry, it almost seems like they're more effective when he miskicks them.
Well, sometimes the uglier the better. But he's not hitting them like a standard torpedo.
The kicks you're talking about, uglier than that.
Yeah. What time is it?
Not late enough. Yeah. Garrick now.
But he's hitting them not with the outside of his boot, the standard torpedo. He's hitting them off the insides of his boot, the instep.
The spin rate on it is phenomenal.
Good to see Anthony Milford do a lot of them when he was at Brisbane.
Didn't mind seeing him do a few at Newcastle either, Joey. Walker across the line. Foran, Garrick, they're coming in numbers again. Here's Harper, once again wrapped up well. So they've made a correction there in the halftime break, at least for the moment, those young defenders on the right-hand edge there. Foran with a kick, dribbling in behind them. Marnie. Oh, he knocked it on. He got back there to play that sweep roll, but he just bobbled it.
Yeah, this is a play they would always use with Brett Stewart. They'd call this one a sneaky, where half would go down, they kick it back to the inside. This time the fullback Reuben Garrick going through. And just with this really hard surface, the ball's bouncing around. Freddie.
I was talking to Brett Stewart before the game, actually, and he was talking about how he's working with Reuben Garrick at the moment. And we're just saying, you know, what do we do with Reuben Garrick? Tom Trbojevic comes back next year, and he's done such a great job at fullback, but spending a lot of time with Reuben, Brett Stewart has been.
Manly now, Foran, the ball out to Garrick, and the pass to Tui Pilotu will be hard to stop, but he won't be stopped.
I think it bounces down. I think he bounces down.
Half-time.
Well, Jared Sutton, he said, I think he gets it down. Clint Gutherson, he's been shaking his head the whole time, saying no, he didn't get it. I think Tui Pilotu, he just said, I don't know. So this will go to the bunker. Harvey Norman replay. Let's just have a look at this set play here by Manly out to the right side. Nice, lovely pass by Foran. Drawn pass again by Ruben Garrick. I don't think this view will show us properly. We might have to get the reverse angle. This will be better.
A little thing here, Tui Pilotu, he's got the ball in his left hand. He gets the ball in his right hand. Gives him an ability to fend there. Carrying the ball in the impact zone. Harvey Norman replay. If he can just move the ball from his left into his right and get the fend out. Gutherson gets there. That's a try.
That's right.
But once again, the pass from Kieran Foran. He floats the ball up into the air that enables Morgan Harper to really run onto the ball. It was a
Ruben Garrick.
Yeah, have a look at this pass. Just puts it out in front. He's having a night, Kieran. May have found the fountain of youth over here in the Northern Beaches.
Salt water. Keeps you looking young and virile, Andrew. So Garrick from just inside the touchline.
Yes, please.
To make it a 6-point gap. It's just got a bit of hook on it.
No. Time off. Still got 10 seconds, mate. Just keep behind it here. Time your run.
Yes, the two wily halves. They've got them a lead to protect here now. They've got the wind at their back. Now here goes Sipley. He's been terrific off the bench. Top Sipley. He's run with enormous power. And now Olakuatu, they're out to the 30 after 2 plays.
Well, he hasn't had much ball, Olakuatu, has he? He's going to blow the penalty then. There's the tries here.
Oh, they're out to the left as soon as they get a chance. Garrick. Davey at pace, wrapped up by Arthur. Up and away. Wongablake. He's got nowhere to go. He loved this scenario, wouldn't he, Cameron? Cherry Evans ahead by 4. First try after half time, and he'll kick like that all night.
He will, and he's been playing extremely well all season. His other half's partner, Kieran Foran. And when you give him a lead, particularly here at 4 Pints Park, really hard to peg back.
Sevo driven back. Tolu Kohler underneath that. That was the collision that took him out of the game for HIA earlier. Sevo and on the little man, Kohler. They've got nowhere on this set. And into the breeze, Jake Arthur with a big job to do here. He keeps it low and a couple of bounces. Saab can race back. He scored 26 tries last year, Jason Saab. Only 6 to his credit before tonight.
Love the way Manly's playing. A lot of ball movement. Giving their outside men room to move. Which is really moving the defence around.
Well, Garrick, he did unbelievably well to control that. He was about to drop the ball for all money. He squeezed it against his hip and held onto it in the tackle. Now Walker, before him, away to Saab now. They slide across. They're going to cover him, but they're making ample ground out there.
Well, it's just easy meters.
Yeah.
And their big men are having to do a lot of work in attack.
There's a repeat kick by Terry Evans. There's going to be a contest for it. It might have been knocked back by Gutherson here.
Oh.
This might be a try. It may well be a try. It might be a penalty try, but it's not. because one of the
Joey,
Manly players was dragged
I've
off the
got that.
ball.
Okay. I believe that Morgan Harper has knocked the ball on. We have no try. Looking to see if we've got a penalty try from him holding Morgan Harper back.
Well, once again, Kieran Foran. He's the one that gets down there and competes, similar to the first half. The ball goes up, and they all on side. Yep. Just watch
Kick chase on the left side is onside.
Kieran compete here. He's only got eyes for the ball.
It's off Gutherson. It's gone backwards.
There's no
The ball is
drama.
knocked back by Parramatta.
There's no dramas with the challenge. Look at all eyes on the ball.
Playing on to this point.
This is a massive moment, 9 minutes after half-time.
I think he gets it down.
Yeah, I think he
Just
scores.
looking to determine if there's an illegal grab from the Parramatta player.
Of course it's illegal, bro. Tennessee.
But look past. If you look past that, I think Morgan Harper scores this try.
Yeah, he gets it down there.
Morgan Harper uses his body to shield the ball. Will Penasini is attempting to get around him to get to the ball. We're still looking to see if there's a grounding.
There's a clip part of the line here.
Well, you can't tell on that angle.
The first
Will
angle that we looked
Penasini
at.
knocks the ball backwards. Morgan Harper then knocks the ball on. We have a decision.
So, to explain what's happened here, Harper has used his body to protect the ball, or essentially put a barrier between
Backwards
Penasini
Parramatta,
and the
then
ball.
knocked on by Morgan.
So
There'll be a scrum.
The bunkers
Your
allowed
feed.
Penasini some latitude in trying to get around him.
It's all back from Parramatta, and then Morgan's shielding the ball, and Will's trying to get to the ball.
Great desperation by both players.
Here we are, guys. Make sure you don't go
Oh, look
early.
at this angle.
Hold with a touch, Judge.
Oh.
No, it's 6 more.
Freddie.
And then knocked on one more.
Well, I've got to say, the bunker got that dead right. I think how he explained that was absolutely perfect. They're both having a crack, and at the end of the day, Morgan knocked it on, so well done. Good decision.
Oh, big contact that. Olakawatu and Kohler. He hits above his weight, Tolu Kohler. He's there again, along with Sipley. Now Lane. And they were making ground out of their own end with ease early in the game, Parramatta. Not the case now. That's an urgent run, that one by Niokore. And here goes Kafusi again. And he's tackled in typical Jake Trebojevic style. Couple short of the halfway. Brown to kick. Simple stuff from Garrick. There's confidence. Fires it away. And Jason Saab.
Up in square. Hold with us. Hold. Go one.
Garrick runs into Marnie. Flings him to ground. The little number 9 who's off to Canterbury next year. Tui Palotu. Had one game for the Roosters before he headed here to Manly, and he's been a regular fixture on the wing. Walker to Foran. And Harper. Tackled nicely.
Simple ball movement. Easy. 10, 15 metres every time. And they open the field up.
Kohler. Blistering footwork, this bloke.
And it's just moving the defenders for Parramatta around. Look at some of their big men. They're really struggling.
Oh, here's a hanger. Sevo went out of the field to play there.
Middle. Play the ball, boys.
To know nothing about it.
Play the ball. Marcus, push up. Starting yardage.
Well, that ball movement you were talking about, Joey. Look at this floating bomb. Mike
know he was
standing outside the field of play.
You get that ball movement, but then have the ability to change as a halfback, watching the opposition middles, watching their big men. If they start struggling, that's when you change the attack and pepper in. pepper them around the middle with your speed men. Look to go wide, but then come back through the middle.
That's nice play, that. Madison back on the ground with the ball to Niokore. Madison there again. He's lost the ball. Croker and Walker, the tacklers, and they forced an error. So it's only a 4-point game, this. Manly very much dominant after half-time, but it is only 4 points.
Get Freddie to check on Junior Palo. We haven't seen him.
Polar, he nearly got through there. Freddie?
I'm going to go and have a walk down now. He's on the sideline.
Yeah.
Well, he was carrying that groin injury for a couple of weeks. Maybe that might have something to do with the time he spent on the sideline.
He's been off for a long time.
He's walking out into the line, and Foran and Garrick and Harper. It's more of the same from Manly. The ball got over to that left-hand touchline, and Harper's put down, although he got up and went again, which leaves him vulnerable to being dragged out, but he stays in the field of play. A metre or so just in from the touchline. Foran, attacking kick coming. High across the pack. Olakau'atu's been knocked over. Penalty! The crowd got their wish.
They did. They all rose to their feet and they were up in arms as soon as Olakau'atu hit the ground. And he's in a little bit of pain here at the moment.
Challenging.
Well, Parramatta are challenging this.
Yeah, I think he just trips over Cameron.
Parramatta challenging the ruling of an escort on Tom Opacek.
Opacek, I think he stands his ground. And I think Olakau'atu gets caught up and trips over accidentally.
Well, Opacek has changed
Tom
direction.
Opacek backs into Hamoli Olakau'atu, constituting an escort. Challenge is unsuccessful. Oh, he's successful. Yeah, unsuccessful.
We know what you mean, Grant.
I just need to hear it from Daly. I just need to hear that you're going for 2 from Daly. 2? Okay, going for 2.
We'll take a break. Garrick to make it a 6-point ball game. Brad Fittler.
Yeah, let's just speaking about Junior Palo. He's just moved to the back of the bench, and Regan Campbell-Gillard's gone on for Marita Niokore. So there's a bit of movement, and I'd expect Junior to be going on very soon as well.
Yeah, look at this. It's 26 minutes to go. Cherry Evans, he'll just take total control now. He's been a master of that early kick. Put all the pressure on Parramatta.
If the real Parramatta were ever going to stand up, they need to find it right now. Manly 20, Parramatta 14. We're in a race towards the playoffs, and Para are no certainties if they lose tonight. There's Big Junior getting ready. Played by Davey. Sent to Jake Trebojevic. More ball movement. Out to Kohler. He's done a good job on him, Opacek, hasn't he? Drags him to the ground there once again. Here's Tui Pelotu.
Manly's big men not using much energy in attack because of that ball movements going from side to side.
There's another one. Floating around and wobbling up there. Gutherson takes it well.
Good boy.
Sebo.
Come on, into him.
Good quick play the ball. Dash from Dylan Brown now. That gets them rolling.
Yeah, he's the one. No Mitchell Moses. Dylan Brown is the one who needs to stand up.
Set restart, and Polar on the field and over the halfway. Now Campbell-Gillard. Oh, that's a good front-on shot by Lachlan Croker.
His defence, Lachlan Croker. Body on the line.
Arthur inside. Madison tackled around the legs by Tapau. Brown. Polar. Nice soft hands. Passed away to Lane. How many plays is that? 4 because of the set restart. They're down inside the 10. They're in striking distance. A floating pass from Arthur's a good one. And I think he scored spectacularly. Warringah Blake in his 150th.
Yep.
Well, this is great footy all round. Finally, Parramatta, they find some decent field position to start attacking this Manly footy side, and they choose to go to the right edge through Jake Arthur, and it was a wonderful pass. Harvey Norman replay. Reid Marnie gets out. Junior Bolo, he's been involved heavily in this set, and just look at this pass here. Lovely pass over the top. He waited beautifully, and as he got it down.
Well, he dives early and gets his feet up. This is a courageous pass with Saab out there. Watch, he jumps early.
Oh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Brad Fittler, that's one of the finishes of 2022.
Well, that's... Wow. That's just pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive.
Put your whistle away, Jared.
Joey,
I'm sure he got it down.
just reviewing grounding. There. It's tight. It's tight.
Well, as you see many times with wingers, he just gets this knock from Morgan Harper, which
It's down. It's fine.
At this stage, Warringah Blake's feet and legs are in the air. I'm just looking at another angle to see if the ball is down before he goes out.
Of course it is.
well, the ball's down.
The ball's down.
I think they're looking for the ball on the chalk. That's what they're looking at, boys.
Between the
Well,
ball
the belly hits the ball. The belly of the ball hits first before the point goes near the line.
The left-hand angle shows that Warringah Blake is in the air. At the same time, the right-hand angle shows a gap between the ball and the touching goal line, constituting a grounding. We have a decision.
That is a crazy finish. What a great pass from Jake Arthur. Freddie.
Very much like the Manly team in the first half, where it took Dylan Walker to come on a bit of ball movement. There's a try. Bit of ball movement through the middle to ignite the Seagulls. Like Junior Barlow's done exactly the same for Parramatta. Got into the middle, got a bit of movement between those middlemen, got the ball out to Jake Arthur, and he did the rest. And that's the key, coming out of trouble here tonight, you got to pass your way out of trouble. You got to back yourself, get deep, run onto the ball.
What a game.
No, this is
How
one of
good
the
is it?
highlights of the year so far tonight. Look, what an event. Pressure on Gutherson. They'll injure him on the hill. He's trying to bring it back and he won't. What a glorious night over on the golden northern beaches.
Stay behind, boys.
The crowd are glued to this. What a great game of footy. And Warringah Blake with something special to bring Parra back into it. They've been on the back foot since we came out here for the second half. And Polar was off the field for a long, long time, as Andrew said, an immediate impact as he comes back out with that score on the very first set. Isaiah Papali'i, 25 out from the halfway. Campbell Gillard broke through the first tackle. So the two starting props have put a bit of muscle back into Parramatta's work with the ball coming out of trouble here. Madison playing it. Marnie and Brown for Lane. Oh, he got an arm free there, and Opacek was racing through. He couldn't slip it away. Brown kicking high. Saab takes it. Papali'i with the tackle.
Not a bad set after points too for Parramatta, much like Manly in the first half. who struggled for the opening moments, and then as soon as they scored some points, they're just full of energy again, Parramatta.
Look at this. Second tackle, Cherry Evans, boom. And Gutherson with great awareness to get back there and take it running with the path of the ball.
Well, that was great awareness from Clint Gutherson. That was going to be a 40-20.
Here's Brown. He's in the clear. He's dragged down. That was a big tackle by Ola Kawatu. Now Opacek. One-handed offload. Marnie, Arthur, Campbell-Gillard. Into Walker. Cherry Evans. Davey, actually, the tackler, sorry. Here goes Arthur. Papali'i. Srebojevic over there to drag him down. They go to Madison this time. He goes behind Paulo to Jacob Arthur. And then to Brown, then to Opacek. Opacek bounced away from one, got a pass away. Great hands there by Lane. Manly being stretched on their line. Para with a chance to hit the lead if they can get it right. Brown with a kick. Oh. It's going to be a try to Madison.
We're not starting try.
We're going to see whether he's bobbled it and got contact with a Manly player.
A bit of argy-bargy after this try was awarded in the in-goal, but I think we'll find Madison has scored a try here. Dylan Brown, he drifts over to the right-hand side of the field. He just drops it on the boot on the ground. Harvey Norman replay. I think it comes off Davies' hand first. And into the clutches of Ryan Madison. Make it a better angle here. Yeah, that's off Davey.
Yeah.
And then into Madison's hands.
He's a real try scorer, isn't he, Ryan Madison? We saw at Penrith, when they beat Penrith, out there at Penrith early in the year, he scored the winning try. The ability to be at the right place at the right time. He's having his best year of footy this year.
That's Parramatta's 5th try. 5 tries to 3. They're only going to be up by 4 points. Great touch off the boot, wasn't it?
I think Gutho will kick this one. Oh, please no.
Okay, we're reviewing to see whether there's a double knock on. The first one from Manly and then knocked on Parramatta. First Manly, then we see if he keeps it clean or whether it touches him. Yep.
Andrew Davey knocks the ball forward. The ball then strikes Ryan Madison's left arm and goes forward into Andrew Davey, which is a knock-on also. We have a decision.
Right, Kemp.
We've got some Panadol.
What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knock on both
That's an
ways.
example of
First
slowing
one,
it down
Manly.
frame by frame.
Parramatta feed. Yeah, scrum, boys.
Can I say, I'm not going to say it again. Can we have a look at that in real time? So, I'll give,
That's. I mean, you could. Oh, anyway.
let me see it in real time. Ready? Let's just watch it. Try.
Wait for the call. Right, heads in.
Here we go. Let's watch it here.
Break.
What do you think?
I think Parra's still got a chance. Polo!
Hamoli, up square. Hold. Go one.
Money. Campbell-Gillard. 5 metres out. Marty made the tackle. Marty goes right. Brown out the back. Arthur. Good defence, Manly. They get numbers over there to stop the attack. Opacek plays it 6 metres short. Ball goes back to Jake Arthur. Here's Ryan Madison. He's muscled in the tackle of Walker and Tapau. 4th play now. Brown, great hands. Arthur quickly away to Opacek. A good read there, Tui Pilotu. Last play for Parramatta. Can they make one stick here on the last? It's Jacob Arthur. Up they go. Plenty of Parramatta jumpers there, but there's no one that can leap like Jason. Saab high above the pack.
Tackle one. Back up, mate. Tackle one. Yep. Hold, boys.
Well, he's come up with the same play a few times tonight. Jason Saab under a whole heap of pressure. The whole right edge of Parramatta. They knew that kick was on. They were there to compete. Big Manly winger come up with a big play there for his team.
Ethan Bullimore into the game now.
It's been good, Marty.
And he got a nice pass away at the back there too, Bullimore.
I like Bullimore as a player. Built close to the ground, really quick.
Cherry Evans, he's going to clear Sevo's head. He's going to keep it in the field of play too.
Great kick.
Sevo winding up. Cherry Evans leading the kick chase. Gee, that's brilliant.
And that's a big play by the skipper. He picked out Micah Sevo. He hadn't dropped back until the ball was actually being played by Manly on that last tackle. So he just knocked it straight over the top of his head, and now they're in great field position.
And look at this, they're responding too with numbers in the tackle. Penasini just out past the 20. Good run. Papali'i. Croker and Jake Trebojevic in defence. 16 out from the halfway. Dylan Brown to Sean Lane. Ball around the corner. Gutherson in support. He's got plenty of players there. Gutherson doesn't need anyone. King Clint does it all himself.
What was he doing there, though?
Okay.
He's a weapon. Isn't he a weapon? Sean Lane. Dylan Brown. He'll go to the line and just watch the way he holds the pass up, but the way he drags the defenders in to create room for his big back rower. This was class. This will show up beautifully. Watch this. Straightens up, Harvey Norman replay, and just pulls Ola Kawatu in to get Sean Lane one-on-one. And then look at the king. Afterburners on. And he's thinking, I'm going to put it under the post. He's thinking, I'm going to put it under the post.
That's right.
I'm kicking awful. But have a look at Dylan Brown. Look at the way he straightens to create room on the outside. That is class. And then Sean Lane, beautiful play.
Well, he finished it off, Gutho, but even the work out the back, Joey, he just put Kohler in two minds, which allowed Sean Lane to get that right arm free. And as soon as he went into the backfield, he knew that he had Ruben Garrick for pace. He pinned the ears, the captain. Well done.
Yeah, well, Brad Fittler, he came running past you at full tilt there. King Clint.
He sure did him. And I've got to say, Ruben Garrick had a pretty good go at him as well, but Gutho, a little bit of deceiving. It's a beautiful ball from Lane. Have a look at that. Right into the bread basket. Just had a little bit of turbo. Picked his line. Yeah, it's great to see.
There's still a long way to go here. Gutherson's kicked that one. Parramatta 24, Manly 20, but we're a long way from home yet. Saturday night footy is back here on 9, and we're heading to Shark Park for the big clash between Cronulla and St George Illawarra. Tune in from 7 o'clock tomorrow. The only place you'll see it live and free is Nine's Wide World of Sports, the Southern Sydney Derby. Sharks eyeing off a top four spot, and it's getting challenging
Wait for it, boys. Stay behind
for the
here.
Dragons at this
Time
stage.
you run, Andrew.
Now, you would have
Morgan.
noticed tonight too that the Manly team are wearing black armbands. That's to mark the very sad passing and honour the memory of the late Barbara Arthurson, the adored wife of Manly's legendary godfather Ken Arthurson. Barbara passed away on the Gold Coast in the early hours of Wednesday after a long illness. She was 78 years of age. We send our condolences to the Arthurson family. That loss will be felt very deeply here.
Two front rowers, Regan Campbell-Gillard Jr. have sparked Parramatta. The second time they're on the field, he has Junior here.
Lanny's distributing to Madison.
Last tackle, Ethan. Marcus. Wait for it, Marty. Hold. Go, last. Up the way, Ethan.
Jacob Arthur's done some nice things after half-time too.
He's had some really good touches, Jake Arthur, in the second half.
I wonder if Daly Cherry Evans, Cameron, has the courage to kick early again here.
He'll have a go. If he senses the opportunity and he can find Clint Gutherson out of position, he'll have a go.
Kawatu. Good tackle, Brown, up on the halfway line. Cherry Evans under pressure. Bangs it high up into the air. And Wonga Blake, who's put down, will be one of the sights of the weekend, I'm sure. Brad?
I just saw Daly Cherry Evans have a conversation with the trainer, Chad Randall. And just after that, was Parramatta get a penalty. And just after that, Dylan Walker come back on for Marty Tapau. So you might see a change up in gear here for the Seagulls. Still 14 minutes to go.
Okay, it's on report. It's a dangerous throw, mate. Nah, it's just on report. See you, Jake. Just keep behind it there, boys.
And Jason Saab on report, he just tossed him over his left hip there, and Will Penasini got into an awkward position.
Wait for the foot. Hold.
Campbell Gillard's been strong tonight.
16 carries, 167 metres, Tomo. Big effort so far.
Lane through a hole, another great catch, and Sivo to forward pass. They've called a forward pass. That was glorious.
Oh, I think so. Everybody
the
up.
Pass was,
shot clock on.
Was fractionally forward, but Gutherson was brilliant again on the backup.
Sean Wayne. Oh, just getting him one-on-one on Cherry Evans.
Heads in the back, boys.
Just with the lob. Look at this. This will show it perfect. How good is that?
Yeah, it's been Parramatta's ability to get Sean Lane in between Cherry Evans and Kohler, with Gutherson sweeping out the back, catching Kohler's eyes and just keeping him out of that tackle. And well done by Parramatta.
What a fascinating game of footy. It's ebbed and flowed. And the momentum has swapped sides.
Well, Dylan Walker on, he sparked him in the first half. There he goes.
Cherry Evans to Harper. Again, there's room for them. Saab was trying to motor down the wing. He didn't get the ball. It's been ripped away, one-on-one. Massive play.
He's a smart player, Will Penasini.
That's huge.
Some skin off from that hip toss. He's a player of great potential, Will Penasini.
Madison dumped into the Brookvale turf, 24 out from the home team's line. They're running towards the Bob Fulton stand, end of the ground. Polor, 11 short now, playing at Damani. Right, they go to Arthur. He dinks towards the end goal. Penasini scores! Well, he was the one that got the ball back for his team, and he's finished it off in fine fettle.
Yeah, I think they played a lot of junior footy together, Jake Arthur and Will Penasini. He came up with a huge play the previous set, Will Penasini. As I said, a player of great potential. Harvey Norman replay, and Jake Arthur goes to the line. Beautiful kick in behind, and the key for this kick, he kicks it over the knees where the Manly players try to put their foot out. He goes over their knees into space. That is a really tough kick. And Will Penasini, he follows up. Great try there to the two young players from Parramatta. And Jake Arthur, he's had some great touches.
Oh, he has, Joey. That's a great try assist via a kick by Jake Arthur. Under a lot of pressure coming into this game. Taking the number 7 jersey of Mitch Moses. Just another great angle here of the Penasini try.
You seen much of Will Penasini live, Cameron?
Well, I've done a few games this year of Parramatta. Very impressive young man.
Yeah. He's still learning defensively. He can get lost a little bit defensively. But in attack, him and Jake Arthur, Rouse Hill Rhinos.
Yeah. I'll go for
He played all his school junior rugby union with Joseph Sawali. Pretty good combination in the centres.
Oh, they're after Gutherson again here. There's been a few 4 pines consumed on the hill tonight. Big kick. It's coming back. It's a good kick. Gutherson. After the footy, plenty more to get through on Macca's Golden Point. We'll break down all the fallout from tonight's match. We'll find out our Macca's player of the match. Cam's in the sheds as well. Did you know you're in the sheds, or have you just found out?
No, I've just found out. Thanks, Tomo.
Away, we'll be letting you loose. Gee, it was nice to see Freddie in the Rooster sheds last night, and Mossy Masoi was in there.
Andrew Walker.
And I saw Andrew Walker lurking around there in the background.
We talk about Matt Burton's big bombs. Andrew Walker, he used to nail him in the 90s. What a player he was.
Hey, Fred, Andrew Walker, was he playing rugby union only up until recently, or was it league?
No, he was still playing rugby union.
Right.
Apparently lives up in, where is it? Just west of Brisbane. And he's on an acreage out there, and a couple of days a week he goes down to the park, and any kid in the area comes down, starts a game of touch footy.
Wow.
He's a ripper.
Jeez, he'd have been hard to get in touch footy, Andrew Walker. He was a star. 30-20. Brown with a high one, and Garrick with a take, and they really whack him as he hits the ground there.
What have they got to do to get back, Cameron? Manly.
Well, they've just struggled for field position, haven't they, Joey, in this second half? It's almost a replica of the first 40 minutes where Parramatta were a little bit slow out of the blocks to start this 40-minute period, but they found a lot of energy, found plenty of running, and they've dominated field position and territory with the ball. But Manly just haven't had the ball down the other end yet.
A bit of second phase play might help, and Bullimore, he's put down 11 short at the halfway line.
Oh, Kawatu off.
Terry Evans fires at the Tui Pilatu. He finds the ground. Garrick. Taken by Gutherson. How good a game's he had. Clint set up 3 tries in the first half, scored the runaway one here in the second half. Kicked that brilliant goal.
Well, he's heavily involved every game he plays, Tomo, isn't he, Gutho?
Yeah.
But he's been integral to the...
Brown up the middle. Brown away. And Saab's making ground, but not fast enough. Dylan Brown has cut Manly to shreds. And he might have ended their finals aspirations.
Yeah, superstar, young superstar of the game. Getting better and better each year. Great footwork and tough. Harvey Norman replay, this is his favourite. Bang, look at that, show and go, then the big left foot step. Wow, leaves Garrick behind. He is a superstar. Look at that, out of nothing. This is a huge win for Parramatta. I had doubts coming here tonight whether they were contenders to win the competition.
Yeah, well, absolutely, Joey. I think, and that was probably, we're making those assumptions off last week when they were playing against a 12-man Panthers side for the most part of that game, and well, they were beaten in the second half, 6 points to 4, but tonight they've been put under plenty of pressure, playing away from home in front of a very vocal crowd here at 4 Pines Park, but they've responded in the best possible way in their second half. Clint Gutherson, this man, Dylan Brown, been fantastic.
Look at this. This will look great from this angle. Show and go. Ball in two hands. Oh, footwork, speed. And the thing is with Dylan, he's so laid back. I don't think he understands how good he is or how good he can be.
And he's been finding space for Sean Lane. There's Gutho. He nails it all night, but he decided to run in that space there, just inside Tolu Kola. So he was aware of where the space was going to be. Reed Marnie, and just bang left foot, had Tola on the out, going towards the sideline. He just beat him inside shoulder, and he showed great pace to go the length. Down to you, Brad.
Without a doubt, Dylan Brown, he's their X factor. I think when you look at the Parramatta team, they can consistently compete with any other team in the competition, but he's the one. The bigger impact he has, the higher up in the ladder he finishes. Without a doubt, he's their man.
Short kickoff's paid off here for Manly, although we've got a whistle, they've got a double knock on. It's 7 tries to 3 this, so the scoreboard actually is flattering Manly. This is a much bigger win than it might suggest. Gutherson's kicked 4 from 9.
Yeah, really happy for Parramatta. I'm really happy for this young man, Jake Arthur. He's been under all sorts of pressure this year. The rubbish on social media has been well documented. In some games he's been booed by his own fans. And you can imagine the pressure going into this game with his father being the coach. But he has really stood up in the absence of Mitchell Moses. Really happy for the young man. Worked so hard on his game.
And he's 19 years of age. He's only played a dozen games of NRL football.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen any young player work so hard on their game. He just wants it so bad.
Cherry Evans, away to Garrick. Here's Tuipulotu for another one. He dropped it. Sebo got over there and put pressure on him, and the ball came out.
Yeah, let's watch your ball first, Case. Yeah.
Oh, he knocked it out, Sebo. Good work. So Manly scored first after half-time and hit the front. And I think everyone really thought, well, with Cherry Evans and Foran and the breeze at their back, they probably should get home, but Para have just gone whack. Danica, some injury news.
Yeah, Kieran Foran's come from the field. He's just sitting here on the bench. He's just received some treatment to his left leg. He's got some ice just on the inside of his thigh there, and it looks like his night is over. He looks to be in a little bit of pain as well, some discomfort, that he's just speaking to the Manly doctor at the moment.
All right, thank you, Danica.
Oh, that looks like hamstring.
There's Bryce Cartwright. A very late introduction to the game for him.
This has been some win.
They finished strongly, which is something they haven't done. They certainly didn't last week.
Now, last week we were quite critical in the second half against a 12-man Penrith team, and they were outscored in the second half. And they were quite critical. And then halfway through this game, just after half-time, I thought Manly were going to run away with it.
Now, there's a junior football carnival going on in the River Arena, and Rabs has let us know about it. They're playing in Junee. That's where Rabs' statue keeps watch over the town. Biggest one-day rugby league comp in the world. 130 teams at the Laurie Daily Oval. It's the longest running carnival for 6 to 15-year-olds anywhere. In 1943 it kicked off, but if you want to have a look at that, if you're around the River Arena, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Laurie Daily Oval. Rabs.
Go and say hello to Rabs. Pay homage to the statue.
Take a bit of spray and white.
There's many pigeons down there in Junedi.
Well, there wouldn't be pigeons in Junedi. Three minutes to go. It's been a memorable night here. Arthur with a dink over the top and Saab with all his pace.
Dylan up square. Hold him, Marata.
So what's ahead now for Parramatta? They've got this one out of the way. They've got the Rabbitohs at home next week. They've got the Bulldogs also at home. The Broncos at Suncorp, and then they brush home with Melbourne in round 25. They're up to 5th on the live ladder.
Geez, Manly. I'd like to find out Kieran Foran just how bad that ice looks like it's on the hamstring.
Well, I'll tell you that they'll be cheering heavily for Penrith tomorrow against Canberra. All the more with a one-handed ball. If Canberra is to beat Penrith tomorrow, that'll open up a quite significant gap. And, of course, Manly play Canberra there too. So there's a lot of machinations still, but certainly this loss is a big blow towards Manly's aspirations. And to a degree, it brings other results into the equation where they're relying a little bit on other teams falling over. Danica?
Yes, Joey, you are right. It is a hamstring. I was just speaking to the Manly doctor, and actually before the game he was getting treatment on it as well. So it seems a bit of an ongoing issue for Kieran Foran there.
Well, that's a real worry. A lot of history of hamstring problems.
So Cam's off to the Parasheds in Macca's Golden Point. We're going to hear all the reaction as well. It should be great to get a word with Jacob Arthur. A lot of the stuff he's had to endure has been most unfair.
Unfair.
But
It's just absolute
crazy.
rubbish.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
He's answered the critics with interest tonight, though, hasn't he?
I'll do my best, boys. Grab Jakey Arthur, have a little chat.
He's not going to brush you, Cam.
He's staunching himself, Rushman. Yeah, it's still raw, Cameron. Still raw. 12 months of the BS, remember.
Well, you and I are working together, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's what you reckon. You should have heard what he was saying before you walked in here tonight.
Still on parole with Fatty.
He should have coached New South Wales, Cam, don't you reckon? Remember the time you beat us? You beat New South Wales for about the 15th time in a row, and Joey wanted to coach him. That would have been a good move, wouldn't it?
Pat itself.
Last play of the game. Gutho wants a field goal, and he's kicked field goals like he's kicked conversions. He's hit it out of bounds. It's not going to matter. Para. They're back in business. They're up to 5th on the ladder now. That's a big win. They would have been in a very tenuous spot had they not have surged back in the second half. But they've won with authority in the end. It's a 7-try-to-3 result, and Parramatta, well, they've given themselves a shot maybe at finishing inside the 4 with that. It's such a fascinating end of the season coming up, but a significant win for Parramatta, and their fans will be most satisfied. Full time in a memorable Friday night, Parramatta 36, Manly 20.